When my parents started farming here, it was the middle of the Dust Bowl days, and they were barely able to survive for the first 4 years that they lived here. In 1942, there was the first year that they had a really good wheat crop, and they bought the place here, the half section that we live on here at that time. It was a crop that got completely hailed out and still made 17 bushels the acre. But it was enough at that time during the war so you could, land was a good buy. And then in 1948, my dad put down the first irrigation well that was in this part of the county. And as time went on, we put down more irrigation wells, and that was what initially kept me on the farm because of the challenge of irrigation. And that was after I graduated from college. I stayed then on the farm, and eventually in a couple of years took over this place. When I got married, took over this place, and we've been here ever since. The process of certification starts before we plant. We have to choose a variety that that we think needs to be grown for seed, that customers would want, and that would be a variety that would be of good use, quality. We look at quality. And then we buy usually a foundation seed. That's the first generation of release. And that wheat is eligible for registration. It's called a registered variety. And then that variety can be planted to grow certified seed. And then certified seed is what is grown by the average farmer for grain or to go to the elevator, or whatever use there is. And so it's the certification process is one that's watched extremely close. It's like identity preserved, in that you have to be able to trace the source of the seed and then its purity at harvest. The research is a local thing. The county extension office, we cooperate with them, and they provide some of the seed and we provide a little of it. And it's just something to demonstrate what varieties look like when they're in the field. And then the K-State research and extension people come out and explain what the characteristics are and make observations about what they see in the field. It helps a lot of people make a decision, and because they do indicate what the weaknesses of a variety are, the susceptibilities to certain kinds of diseases and rust. So if a farmer has certain kinds of conditions on their farm that might be conducive to certain diseases, they would avoid those varieties, like wheat stripe rust that they've talked about today. You would avoid planting varieties that would be susceptible unless you take measures to control those diseases.